So, we have an Eastern Conference battle in the TD Garden. Celtics against the Knicks. Jaylen Brown passes it out to Grant Williams, who knocks down the three in the face of Julius Randle, gives the Celtics a 14-point lead, but the Knicks quickly evaporated as Julius Randle hits the step-back three to beat the buzzer at the end of the third quarter, and we were in for a treat, man. These games have been so spectacular since the All-Star break ended. And it just feels like great basketball. Julius Randle once again with that broke shot of his. I love watching Julius Randle, man. He gives me hope every time I watch him hoop. I don't know why. It's just inspirational, I suppose. And the Celtics were in big trouble. 4-point lead for the Knicks, but Marcus Smart, after missing everything all night long, finally hits one 1-point game with 18 seconds to go. And the Knicks make both free throws. Jaylen Brown goes to the post against Quentin Grimes. He fouls him and one. And yeah, of course, Jaylen Brown has to make the free throw, but that was a great play. They had a timeout, so they decided they were gonna go for two and just try to do this. Brown makes the free throw, and we are tied with, well, heading into overtime. And in first overtime, both teams barely were scoring. Al Horford wide open. And I feel like he knocks all of them down, but we'll get to it a little later, right? If you know, you know. And Immanuel Quickley continues his career night with the floater and ties it here in overtime. And we were headed into double overtime, or were we? Jason Tatum gets the ball a little too late, in my opinion, and he just barely gets it off, couldn't even hit the rim. I felt like they wasted too much time there and they were too indecisive. And he just didn't have enough time to get to his spot. And then the Immanuel Quickley show continued. Pull up, three-pointer. Immanuel Quickley was just so good. Jalen Brunson was out, by the way, because of a foot injury, which, of course, is the reason Immanuel Quickley played 55 minutes with the dunk here. 5-point lead for the Knicks in second overtime. And he still kept going. Another layup here from Quickley. And what a player he is, man. He's had a rough start to the season, but he's been spectacular ever since. It's just such a joy to watch, actually, even. And Jason Tatum got easily to the cup here. A 2-point lead for the Knicks after Mitchell Robinson missed some free throws, and the Celtics just decided to go into the line. And Jason Tatum has a chance to tie it, passes it to Al Horford, misses. And man, it felt like every time Horford hits these, and this time he didn't. I was thinking about it all game while I was watching it. That whenever Al Horford is open, he's just gonna knock them down, and he didn't in the end at the end of this game. And the Knicks get a 9th straight win. Incredible game without, of course, Jalen Brunson, who has been one of the best point guards in the league in a way, right? And has been their go-to guy with Julius Randle. And Immanuel Quickley stepped up 38, 8 and 7 with 4 steals, 2 blocks in the Garden. He said, Garden, don't faze me, dog. Spectacular, just special. Quentin Grimes sucked ass, which was not great, because I had him in my fantasy. Shout out to him. Mitchell Robinson, 13 and 14. Solid night from him. Shame those free throws. He missed 3 free throws in the second overtime, which is a lot. Julius Randle, 31, 9 and 4. Clutch free throws. Had way too many turnovers, but still had some clutch shots, clutch moments. And I don't know, I just love watching Julius Randle for a lot of reason. He's just pure basketball, neutral, good chaos. I don't know. RJ Barrett also stepped up pretty hugely, was spectacular first 3 quarters. Didn't have it going after that, but still kept the Knicks in the game. And shout out Josh Hart, he's always a great player for these Knicks so far. Celtics, on the other hand. Tatum with 40, 11 and 6, 2 turnovers. Solid game, 12 of 30. Felt like he forced way too many threes, and all of them were pretty much from the same area, which is the top of the key area. He shot probably all of those 70s threes came from there, I would bet. Al Horford, 20 and 14 with 6 assists, 6 of 10 from the 3-point line. 3-point line. And yeah, he missed the one that you needed him to hit, but at the same time, he made so many of those you needed him to hit. He was bound to miss one of them. And I felt like the play was drawn out for the right person, actually. Jaylen Brown with 29, 8 and 4 steals. Solid night from him. Derek White and Marcus Smart didn't have the best night. Marcus Smart especially with 5 turnovers. He's not been as great as you would like him to since returning from injury, but yeah, it's not having the impact he had last year, that's for sure. But he's still the emotional and the leader of the team, which in and of itself is a huge value, right? And the Sam Hauser minutes killed the Celtics tonight. He couldn't hit from the 3-point line, and he, of course, can defend really. So one hell of a matchup, one hell of a one-on-one performance from the Knicks. Intriguing Celtics, performance. They still showed a lot of fight and a lot of heart when they could have easily lost the game in regulation, and they had chances to win this game. And yeah, they're gonna be sad about it, but I think it shows their resilience of course also.